My name is William Colachico. I'm a professor at Valencia College. I want to talk about wandering thoughts in meditation, particularly for people starting out or even first few years of meditation. This is going to be the main issue. But you can frame your mind in thinking about it, thinking about your thoughts in a certain way, which helps. So I'm going to suggest that to you now. I learned this from Ajahn Jayasaro. Got to cite my sources here. So props to Ajahn Jayasaro and the entire Ajahn Chah lineage, including Ajahn Brahm, who was excommunicated from the lineage, but that's a different story for a different day. So, in meditation, particularly when you're first starting out, you'll be trying to focus on your breath or whatever your meditation object is, and then your mind will get caught up in thinking about things from the past or things that you have to do, whatever. And then after some time, you'll realize what's going on, and then you'll come back to your breathing or whatever your meditation object is. At first, I experienced this, when starting out with meditation, you can get frustrated with it because you may want to just be peaceful or have some successful meditation. Right? But actually, realizing that you have had a wandering thought, that's actually a moment of awakening. And so your mind has wandered off, and then there's that moment where you realize, like, oh, I've been taken off by this wandering thought, whatever it's about. And that moment is a moment of realization. It's a moment of awakening. So this actually is the practice. The practice of meditation is the process of doing this. And I think a lot of people who start out with meditation miss this a lot. Because the whole thing about meditation is what we're doing is we're understanding our mind more and more on a deeper level. And so that's what it is. Sorry, I'm staying in this traditional Japanese ryokan, and so I don't know if you can see. It's really beautiful. It's a 300-year-old Japanese traditional style inn in Kyoto. It's quite beautiful. But for the purposes of this video recording, the walls, as you can see, are literally paper thin. And so there is not any sound insulation. All right. Let me get set up again here. So in meditation, we're understanding our mind more and more. You may want to have some special experience or just, have some peaceful, calm, blissful meditation, which is actually, that's enjoyable when that happens, and it will happen eventually if you keep meditating. A lot of teachers warn against that. I don't, because I think, developing your meditation to the point to where you have really blissful and peaceful meditations, yeah, cool. But don't crave after that, because like I said, the whole topic of this video is that this process of, trying to make the mind calm, focusing on the meditation object, your mind wanders off, you realize it, that's a moment of awakening. And then you bring your mind back to the meditation object. That's a moment of renunciation. because you've made the choice, like, I don't want to focus on that thought. I'm going to focus on my meditation object. So then you've made a choice to renounce wandering thoughts in favor of a concentrated and calm and peaceful mind. So I suggest to you that you should think about it in this way, to where there's no need to get frustrated with, oh, all my meditation is just sitting here trying to focus on my breath, and then my mind wanders off and I have to bring it back. Like, no, I mean, that's the meat. That's the meat of the practice. So you can actually be proud of that. Every time it happens and you bring your mind back, good on you. Congratulate yourself with a nice, pleasurable breath. As I've said before, the breath can be quite enjoyable and pleasurable if you really pay attention and breathe well. So I suggest that you do that. All right. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed the video.